As I was walking down a lane, as night was drawing nigh, I met a Colleen with 3 flowers, and she more young than I. Saint Patrick, bless
By the turn of the 19th century, the political situation in Ireland was particularly difficult. The Rising of 1798 was a serious challenge to the British power. The British political establishment decided that a union between Britain and Ireland would allow for more effective pressure on Irish politics. By that time, Ireland de jure had been only in a personal union with the Kingdom of Great Britain, retaining its own parliament and legislation. After the Rising of 98, a campaign was launched to convince Irish MPs to pass the Act of Union, which would eliminate the independent status of Ireland. The campaign did not realize immediate success, but the Irish Parliament eventually passed the Act of Union in August 1800. A similar act had been passed a month before by the Parliament of England. The Union came into effect on the 1st of January 1801. Two states, Great Britain and Ireland, ceased to exist, instead giving birth to a new one, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. A new flag, the famous Union Jack, was also born. The old British flag, which combined the English cross of St. George and the Scottish cross of St. Andrew, was now complemented by the Irish cross of St. Patrick. Irish nationalists of the early 20th century had a negative opinion of the acts and sought to destroy the new union. One nationalist, Norman Redden, a Dublin lawyer, wrote the ballad 3 Flowers, which is built on the contrast between the Rising of 98 and the passing of the Acts of Union. In this ballad, Ireland was personified as a young girl who held 3 flowers. The flowers represented the 3 prominent leaders of the Rising of 98, Michael Dwyer, Wolfe Tone, and Robert Emmet. The ballad did not refer to the Acts of Union directly, but the girl mentioned the fall of the world 3 times, once after the names of each of the leaders of the uprising, whose failure ultimately led to the ratification of the Acts. Yet, as in all nationalist songs, the ballad did more than simply mourn the lost country. Naming the 3 heroes made them symbols. The promise of the girl to keep these flowers fresh made these symbols ready for use by the new generation of Irish freedom fighters in early 20th century.